I had a literally crazy dream last night. Like, or it was this morning. I don't know. I took a nap after I woke up. But either way, I had a crazy dream. So, how does this work? I don't think this works. Okay. Oh. Yeah, they just don't have a thingy for it to come up. I wanted some sunlight. Oh, there we go. Some sunlight. But, I feel like I look better without the sunlight. Ew. Okay then. Anyways, so I was with my bestie, Ale, and for some reason we went to this house that was also like a massage therapist house, I guess. She was a massage therapist. We got there and she was like, well, I have to walk my dog first. I just finished the session. Prior to that, I definitely was with a whole bunch of friends. We were like talking, and then we went up to this car because we saw they were smoking after. Oh, we wanted to smoke. It was like 18 of us though. And the people that I didn't really know, like, got in a car with like this stranger, and like literally 10 people got in the car and they drove off. Bro, even before that, I was at a store, a grocery, like a, not a grocery, like a mall type deal. And I was with a lady and her child, and I was super kind to the child because she was crying. And then like the mom was like, well, let me buy you something. So like I was like, oh, I do need a book bag. So she found me this nice Nike book bag. And then I was like, no, forget it. This line is way too long. So then like we left. And then I saw my friend Cam, who I never met before, and I saw them in like a bedding store with their significant other. So I was like banging on the window and I was like, Cam, ah! And then me, Cam, and their significant other met up with all my friends. And that's when we like did this, like the people got in the car to go smoke. And then it was like me, Bonnie, Ale, Cam, and then their significant other. That was who was left out of like the 18 people. Like, yeah, 15 of them got into this truck. And we saw them just drive away. Like, they literally, like, the girl was like, oh, we can all fit. Come on, come on, come on. And then all of the doors just got shut in our face and they drove off. I was like, oh, okay then. So then we go up to this other car because I see them smoking. I was like, oh, might as well see what's up, because we saw that it was a girl and she looked cool. So like we went over there and she was like, oh, I got you on the low, because I was like, oh, let me just get a dub. So she gave me the weed, and then she was like, oh, here, Cam, and hands Cam this like, has to be like a whole like gram of weed. And I'm just like, or ounce? I don't even know significance of weight. Yeah, because it has to be ounce, because gram would be would be 2 grams. Anyways, and for free. And I'm like, no, Cam, I literally got us over here. I was talking about it. And then I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'm literally only smoking for my birthday. Obviously, it had to been my birthday because that's what I said I was doing. So we were like, okay, cool, fine, whatever, you have it. And then I don't even think we smoked. Everybody left besides me and Ale. And like, then we were like, walked down these stairs and of like an apartment, and like went to this lady for a massage. But she was like, yeah, I can't do that right now. She's like, but you guys can walk with us. And we walked with her, and she was like from Thailand or Singapore. She was Asian, and she was like telling us some really cool things. She fed us. She was like, oh, you can have a plate. And I was like, well, I'll just have it when we come back. My dumb ace dropped the whole plate of food. But it was so good, I ate some of it off the floor. Like, as soon as it hit the floor, not like sat there and ate off the floor. But then, so we walk up these stairs, or like ladder stairs, and then like we're like on like a building. I don't know how to explain it. It reminded me of like when I went onto the roof of a building in college with my friend. It was just like a really flat building, and that's where she took her dog to walk. And then like she's like, okay, we can go back. So we go back, and like we get back, and always like, oh, you have an extra room? Well, I'll move in. Blah, blah, blah. They start filling up the papers and everything, and then we hear like a bang. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And she's like, hi, go. And I was like, well, let's just go hide in my extra room. And I was like, this room's so fucking huge. My little wuss ass has a blanket over me, and then like Ollie's like peeping. She's like, bro, I think there's somebody trying to get in. And then she's like, I think they're losing the fight, like the lady. And I like go, so I come out of hiding and I look around the corner, and it's like a man, and he like has the lady like to like choking her. And I was just like, crap. This dude's obviously like a good like 300, 250 pounds, but it's like muscle. Like he's not like fat. He's just muscular and large. And I'm like, well, if he kills her, he's gonna come kill us next. So I run out and I like try to get him in chokehold, and he's like, yo, little tiny A, what you gonna do? And he like tries to throw me off. Eventually we get him on the ground, and like it's like a struggle. Like I'm on like one arm, and then I'm like holding both arms. He's like trying to bite me. He's like lifting me. He's like trying to kick Ale. She's trying to hold him down. And then my friend Christian pulls up. I don't know where the heck he came from, but he pulled up, and he's like helping us hold this person down. Man says choked me like twice. Like we're literally fighting for our freaking lives. After like 5 minutes, 10 minutes of fighting, I'm like, girl, like to the lady who's just like standing there trying to catch her breath. I'm like, if you don't call the cops, what are you doing? Like, we're gonna die here. Like he's obviously becoming to the point where he's gonna overpower us. Like, hello. So she calls the cops, and it's starting to get super sweaty. Like his arms keep slipping out of my hands. So eventually I'm like standing on his arms, and Christian is on one leg and Ali's on the other leg. And I'm just like, she's on the phone. I'm like, please hurry, cop, please hurry. Mans gets there finally. He arrested him. Mans is like constantly telling me he's gonna kill me. It's over for me. So we go to the police station. I like file a report, and like as I'm telling my story, I'm like crying, and then it's like and I'm terrified. Like he's a white man. Like he's probably not even gonna stay in there. But then like lady's like, oh, he has so many charges. I've pushed him all through. I don't know. It was crazy. And then like I was supposed to like my mom comes and she's cussing the cop out. She's like, what took you so long? Like my baby could have died. And we're like, okay, it's fine. So then we're like, we're gonna go to a family party. Apparently all my family's in town. It was so weird, bro. It was so strange. I don't even know like what to begin to look up to understand what happened, because like after that, like I was supposed to be I was driving with my grandma, but then we stopped at a gas station. I got out and I like saw my friend Layla, and I was like, oh, and she's like, oh, well, I have this extra car, can you drive it there? It was weird, bro. I like flirted with somebody in a car. Like he was driving behind us. He cut Layla off, or Layla cut him off, almost crashed into her. And then Layla was like, no, I'm not going behind him, like pulled off in front of me. And I was like, you don't even know where you're going, but okay. And then I like, for some reason, I like put my number in the back window because he was cute. I don't know. It was so weird. It was so crazy and just jumpy, but it was fun. I got to my family's house, and like my cousin hugged me for like 5 minutes. It was like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're alive. It was so scary when I heard what happened. And then I just hugged my brother, and then I woke up. But it is now 2:00 in the afternoon, meaning I stayed in bed for like 12 plus hours. I woke up at 8, but see, this is what I'm telling you. I literally went back into the dream. I woke up at 8:30, brushed my teeth, got dressed, and then my granny called, messaged me, and was like, oh, don't come. So then I went back to sleep at 9, and the dream continued back in the mall. Like, it was crazy. I'm a dreamer, bro. I'm a dreamer. It's crazy. I dream.